Thank you, David. Kiley or Kylie? Kylie. David Kiley, if you'd like to come up and speak. And so we want to keep this focused on policies, not people. So it's not about names, it's about what happened. And it's also about not family court, because there's another special committee on that. It's a focus here on DCYF and the procedures within DCYF, especially due process. So with that, I'll stop interrupting and welcome you to speak.
Thank you, committee. Can you hear me? Oh. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Thanks. My name is David Kiley. I am from Atkinson, New Hampshire, representing myself and people. And I wrote this out, so hopefully it sounds as good as it came off my fingers. But each of the members on the committee here today, I imagine, went into public service due to an obligation to a higher purpose, whether to correct injustice, improve the public domain, or perhaps just to make government work better and protect our private rights, which essentially is the purpose of government. Keep in mind, you're here today at the request of the people, not those in some administrative seat, because people like me have witnessed legislative tribunals endangering the private lives of people. I personally don't have firsthand knowledge relative to New Hampshire DCYF, but I unfortunately have witnessed family loss as a result of its sister franchises in 2 other states on 2 separate occasions, one only a little over a month ago. The reason for my testimony today is based on witnessing and firsthand knowledge of direct interference with the people's right, including my own, to provide lawful instruction to representatives in this House and even members of this committee. The natural order of authority flows from the mandates of their creation. Just as an artist controls his works, or an inventor controls his ideas, or, as I believe, God controls the time and space of our existence, the people create a government. We told you what the government is allowed and not allowed to touch. Those mandates were written out ahead of time, organized into a document, and no one can serve unless they agree to its terms, mostly by oath. In turn, the government creates its agencies, which are 2 ordinances below its creators, the people. Over the past months, I've been told things really don't work that way, or you just don't understand. I've seen social media attacks relative to this committee on people by reps of our House, simply for stating what is written and labeling people like me as right-wing nut jobs, even making libelous accusations, not on me personally, about being convicted felons, scammers, child abusers, accusing regular people of being radicals or wanting to tear the system down. Well, since when is holding any agent to any term of an agreement a radical idea? If you're not part of a system, that values political perspective and sophistry over the simple words of an agreement, who is really the radical? So perhaps you don't feel like you can do much. Perhaps you think you can only write more laws and feel powerless to punish those that break the laws we already have, perhaps. The general court has been granted the authority for grand inquest, as well as the power to impeach, even for not showing up at these hearings, I would imagine. I ask you today to stop interfering with our right to instruct. Focus on the truth, especially to that which has been sworn according to the laws of the land, and quite simply constitute evidence when unrebutted. I also ask that if you are part of or support the gaslighting that's going on in the public space, please knock it off. These are serious issues. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thanks for coming to this committee.